So there you
All
go.
righty. Well, good evening, everybody. Live from Salt Lake City area. I want to give you a warm welcome to wherever you are. I know we'll have people around the world from different. We are a global company, and so I know that we have people possibly from Australia, Japan, and throughout Southeast Asia, and of course all through North America. So just a warm welcome. By way of introduction, my name is Mark Ewell. I'm going to be your host tonight, and I'm going to be sharing my excitement about this company called Three International. And just as you can see in this first slide, this is a community. This is an amazing community, one I'm very excited and proud to be part of. Real quickly on who I am, on my background, I actually learned about this new business model. It's not really a new business model, but this business model when I was 21 years old. So about 36 years, this has been a full-time career for me. And in the last 36 years, I can say that I had an amazing journey where I was able to chase my dreams and be able to. I've been able to be fortunate to travel the world, all over the world, and I think about 70 countries, to be honest with you. And not all of them were business related, but I would say probably about 50 were because of the business, and probably the other 20 were probably amazing reward trips, free trips that I was sent because of this industry. And so, but real quickly, when I was 21, I was in school full time. My day started at 7:30 in the morning till about 2:30, and then I had my first job was a bellboy at the Marriott Hotel in downtown Salt Lake City, and basically I was a swing shift there, 3:30 to midnight. So that was my day. So it was like basically 7 in the morning till almost midnight. And that's when I was exposed to this business model. Now, you could probably guess that I didn't have a lot of time for anything. When you're in school full time and you're working, to put yourself through school, there wasn't a lot of time in my day. And it was actually a friend of mine that had called me and said, "Mark, I found something that I'm extremely excited about, and you need to take a look at it because I think it's something that can change your life." And I wouldn't say necessarily I'm a closed-minded person, but at that point in my life, I kind of had my life planned out, and between school and what have you, I didn't have time. I didn't even want to look. And so, on two occasions, as he made that approach to talk to me, that friendly invite, if you will, some of you guys were invited on this call. It was that first invite. I said no twice. And so, if you've ever said no, just understand that you're not alone. There's quite a few of us in this profession over the years that have said no, but I'm grateful for a concept I refer to as polite persistence. He didn't give up on me. And the third time he said, "Mark, look, you're an amazing guy. And I think you'd be successful in anything. And I just would love to get you to look at it, put your eyes on it, and look at the information so you can make an important, informed decision for you and your family." And so I agreed to do that. And it was the third time, lucky three. So there we go, lucky three. There's our Three International. That was my lucky number. And I finally I saw it and I looked at it, and I was pretty excited, and I learned something about leverage. I learned something about residual income. I learned about health and wellness, and the gentleman that was the person that was exposing me to the business. It was not my friend, but the other individual that was helping him. I was really impressed with, and he was making a really large income, and it's the kind of number that you shake your head and you're like, really, is that even possible? And so I was intrigued, and I thought, man, if I could ever make that kind of money, how would life be? And so what happened is, as I started to do a deep dive in this, and um, he was willing to spend some time with me, which I was really intrigued because again, I was 21, naive, and I had no track record of success or anything else, but he was willing to spend some time with me. And he even said to me, Mark, that he would coach me and teach me everything about the business, how to do it the right way. And he said he would match effort for effort. So if I went to work and, he would match that effort. And I thought that was pretty intriguing. So I said yes to this business with absolutely no time on my hands, as I explained previously. And so I had to work in the nooks and crannies of my day, and somehow just through the support of the team that I was surrounded with, as well as just, taking the time, learning, reading, studying, being involved, showing up. A year later, I was making around $15,000 a month in my new business, and that was 36 years ago. So that's a little bit about how my first year in network marketing or this business model, and it was a life changing experience. And so I've been doing this full time for for those. I've already said it, 36 years, and it's been just an absolute blessing. So here we are today. This company launched about 16 months ago, and it's a collaboration of some of the most amazing, um, inspirational, and just incredible individuals. And one of them is my good friend Daniel Piku, and we're going to be talking about him. The gentleman in the picture right here is a big part of the story. That's Dr. Dan Gubler. He is our chief scientist, formulator, and world explorer. One thing you're going to find out as we expose you to this company and the products, you're going to be impressed. I promise you're going to be impressed. If that's the only thing you grab out of this, is just how amazing our science, our community, and the products that could just change your life. It will be worth your time and consideration for the next 25 minutes or so. So, but it's an amazing community, and I hope that I do it justice and help you understand this process. And if I do a good job in explaining this, just maybe, like me, you'll be excited and say, you know what, I want to join that community just like I did 36 years ago. And we hope that you do consider this amazing community and family. All right, let's jump on to the next one. Okay, there's our little world headquarters. We are in Utah. I know there's a lot of people around the world, but we're headquartered in Lehi, Utah. There's a picture of our corporate building. We also have, we are a global company. We've launched multiple countries. We also have a headquarter. We have headquarters that are in Hong Kong and Indonesia. And we have two other offices being built out, I believe, in Indonesia and in Taiwan. So it's kind of exciting as you start to cement a global input footprint. This was the launch back, I think it was May of 2023, and you can see me right there, right up. If you look at the tall guy in the front, I don't know if you can see the mouse. That's the CEO Daniel Piku. There's me right there, right underneath the R. That was an amazing day. It was, for all of us that got to participate at the grand launch, it was a lot of fun. So real quickly I'm now going to go through this fairly quickly. So Daniel Piku, what can I say? The guy is one of the smartest guys, and this is not hyperbole. He is one of the smartest and most savvy business guys that I've ever known in my life. He has consulted for some of the most successful, powerful, even I would say billionaires. And I'll tell you, I am so comfortable with him at the helm. He is absolutely the right person to go out and navigate this young company that I believe, and it was from our mission statement from day one, to build a multi-billion-dollar brand all across the world to change and bless as many lives as we possibly can. Dr. Dan Gubler, we're going to be talking to him about him as we get into the science and who he is and his background. Troy Moore, we were really lucky and fortunate to have him. He was the COO of another multi-billion-dollar company, and when he saw the vision, he was part of that collaboration as he decided to partner up with Daniel and Dr. Dan and be part of the team that is going to help navigate this future billion-dollar brand. Our business model, guys, it's real simple. Some people call it network marketing, direct sales. Kind of this new term that I think makes more sense than any of them is kind of a global social e-commerce. And that is that we are doing e-commerce all around the world, 14 countries right now, where you can go out and it's basically an Amazon concept, But guess what? There's a really cool feature, and that is that as you refer these products, if you fall in love with our products and you refer them, you can actually earn commissions and rewards by doing so. And so that's where we're different than Amazon, but it's really a direct shipment right to your door e-commerce model in these 14. There's the different countries that we're in. So if you know somebody, what's really cool is we are seamless, and we will drop ship our products to any one of those markets that you see in our phase one group right there. So basically, what is our market? It's people that want a second stream of income without disturbing their primary source of income. There's so many people that are looking for an additional stream of income. They're just, especially in these days. I mean, if you listen to anything nowadays, people are struggling and they're looking, and they've got to be able to maintain what they're doing. So they're looking. The term is side hustle, or I like the term second stream of income, and I also love that it can be done without disturbing your primary source of income. And if you do it the way that I've done it, and so many others that have created full-time incomes with this, it can be your primary source of income and give you that freedoms to have a choice. And that was what happened to me when I was 21. Um, but there's another market, and to me, this is the most important, and that is health and wellness. I'm telling you, as now I'm in my mid 50s, have a birthday coming up here in the next few days. It's every day you recognize how important your personal health and how you feel every day when you get up, and just how you feel every day. I am absolutely fired up and excited about the products that I get to take every day for my own personal health to allow me those competitive edges, to feel better, to be better, and to empower my body with some of the best fuel out there, with amazing science and third party validation. And you're going to come to see that real quickly. And then people that are just looking for connection. That's one of my favorite words, to be honest with you, is connection. Just the idea to be part of a community where we connect one with another. That's the thing that I've loved most about this industry over these past 20, not 20, 30, boy, I tell you, 30, 36 years. So the old paradigm, this is the way it used to be, and things are changing. It's about reactive wellness. We don't do anything until we're sick. You know, that's not a fun place to be. And you've heard the term, you are what you eat. Your DNA is your blueprint, but this new paradigm shift, and we're going to really hit hard on this, is proactive wellness. Let's get you feeling the best you've ever felt. If you're hearing my voice right now and you're not feeling good every day, let's do something about it. Let's be proactive and help you feel the best you felt in a long time, because I believe, and I truly do, that we have products that can do that and help you. And the biggest thing is absorption. You're going to hear me talk a lot about absorption. In fact, you are what you absorb. That's the big thing. And I was watching a podcast the other day because I love to. Right now, because I'm so into wellness and my own personal health journey. I've lost 33 pounds in the last 6 months and feeling fantastic. And I'm just being very proactive about everything I put in my body. But I was watching a podcast, and it was simply the whole concept is the importance of absorption. He says, there are so many products out there and they do not absorb in your system. And I'm willing to bet you, I'm not going to, but 90% of the products that are out there do not have the technologies to absorb and get those nutrients into your, those micronutrients into your cell. And his whole podcast was the importance of absorption, the miracle that your body can do when you get those nutrients, those micronutrients into the cell, and to get them to absorb into the cell, what your body can do. And I'm telling you what, I was listening to the podcast and I was thinking, man, this has got to be one of our doctors. Because we've attracted literally over 1,000 health professionals, doctors, that are using our product right now, and they have put their name and likeness on it without being paid, outside of the traditional model of how we all get paid. But they're not paid anything, to put their name and likeness on it. But the curation of phytonutrients and whole foods, and so you'll understand that. But this is the future. the future is proactive wellness and epigenetics, and we're going to talk about that. So you can kind of see, but we're going to run through here. So these are this is our health advisory board. All of these individuals, I could spend literally, we don't have that time, but I could spend 10 minutes on every one of them and really impress upon you the credentials and just who they are and why they have individually endorsed our product as a product that they are proud to represent to their clients, their patients, and so I can't say enough about that. But again, keep in mind, none of these individuals that have put their name and likeness on our company and our products are being paid. Okay. Dr. Dan Gilder, you can see him at the top. We're going to talk about him real quickly. So the three pillars of the research. Dr. Dan, first and foremost, is a brilliant scientist. He has formulated, I think, close to over 70 different products. But more importantly, the products we're going to be sharing with you today are not white labeled. Most of the products that you see out in the world today are white labeled. You go find a manufacturing company, you give them, you say, we want a product that is an immune boosting product. We want a product that is for, an antioxidant product. And then they go out in their wheelhouse and they just come up with something to change a little bit of ingredients. That is not who we are. We are an exploration company where Dr. Dan, I swear every month or two, we get a video of his new exploration or somewhere around the world where he is looking for the newest, latest, greatest science in these plants and molecules within the plants. And then he takes them home. He does the curation, the science on them. And then every once in a while you find a miracle. And that's how science is. You find something that will absolutely change your life. One such discovery just recently is in our newest product that was found in the Mojave Desert just recently. So we'll talk about that. But when you tie this in that we're not white labeled, we do our own exploration, we do our own curation, and we have the very best absorption of any health product in the world. Nobody has what we have. A little bit of validation real quickly. All of our products are in the PDR, and it used to be called the physician's desk reference. They changed it now to the prescriber's digital reference because everything now is online. But if you just punch in 3 products, you'll be able to see all 7 of our products. This is a big deal. There's not a lot of companies in the nutraceutical world that get blended in with the pharmaceutical drug world until they have enough science and they're trusted and they show the benefits of various health benefits. And so it's pretty cool to have that level of trust and recognition from the PDR. Somewhere I missed a slide. It's not in there. I'm sorry, guys. There it is. There's the absorption technologies. So we currently use 11, actually 12, but there's only 11 in this picture, 11 different technologies for absorption. And this is where it's the game changer. If you understand, if any of you had that chance to listen to that podcast of that doctor that simply said the importance of getting high quality nutrients, and get it into the cell membrane, how important that is and what your body can do and benefit from. And so that's the point I want to understand is it's how important our absorption technology is. Most companies, you've probably heard of liposomal, absorption. Most of the companies out there, they will have one, and it's usually the liposome technology. And that's been around for about 10 years now. But science is evolving very, very quickly. And so these are so we test for the different nutrients within all of the plants. And as they are presented to the cells, they have looked at which method of absorption works the best. And this is how the products are formulated. So they're just amazing. Here's our products. This is what I'm excited about. The Vitality is our multivitamin complex. This is the best in the world. I'm just going to say it. This is the very best multivitamin in the world. I hope you see my posture. I believe this. There's the third-party validation, the whole food, no fillers. If you were, and it's very affordable. That product right there, the Vitality, is about $90 a month. If you were to piecemeal that product to your local health food store, your GNC or Whole Foods or whatever, and try to piecemeal that product with everything that is in it, with the three unique strands of probiotics, everything, you're going to be spending, depending on what state, $300 to $350 in it. And it's only going to you're only going to find probably one absorption technology, and that is going to be liposome. That's it. And this is where if you're hearing my voice today, at a minimum, if health is important to you and you want to do something proactive for your own health, upgrade your vitamins. Start with this one. If that's all you do because you were on this Zoom presentation night, so be it. Upgrade your vitamins. This is always my goal, is to get as many people. I hope that I can be part of getting 1 million people the very best multivitamins in the world. Now, the next one is Eternal. This is your super antioxidant blend. This has resveratrol, which, oh my gosh, you talk about one of the most powerful antioxidants known to mankind. And then we got to go and talk about glutathione. Everybody knows that glutathione is kind of the mother of all antioxidants, but it's not absorbable. Well, guess what? We now have technology that allows the glutathione to be absorbed, which sets us apart. So you've got all of your super antioxidant phytonutrients. You got glutathione, you got resveratrol. This is a product that will put you in the best position. Your body is a wonderful machine. If you fuel it the right way, your body, this is your best way to put your body in a way to fight disease right here. Your mega antioxidants. The free radicals is what typically is the catalyst for disease. And if you can neutralize those free radicals, and that's antioxidant therapy, this is the best antioxidant therapy product that I've ever seen, and it tastes fantastic. Just one pouch, simple. The next one is Purify. Everybody needs to detoxify their bodies. We are just, as we navigate this very complex world of toxins and pollutants, every day we're exposed, and you've got to be able to detox your body. And this is a very gentle but very effective detox. It's called Purify. Now, these three here, the reason why I highlighted these three is because I was having a private conversation with Dr. Dan, and I said, Dr. Dan, I said, not everybody can afford every one of our products. And I said, so if they had to pick, what's the level of importance? And so I put him in this order. He says he thinks vitality is an absolute must. If you want a foundation of health, he says these are the three that he thinks that you need to be on no matter what. No matter what. If you just want a base level of good health and start to be proactive, it's the multivitamin, the antioxidant super blend, and the detox. These three together is the best thing you can do to start to be proactive with your health. And he says, I'd be on all three. And if they can't afford all three, then start with the vitality, the vitamin, then the Eternal, and then the Purify. So that's just, that was right from Dr. Dan. The next three, immune. Total immune support. With everything that we've seen over COVID, you understand why you want to put your body in a position to be able to fight and be very effective in that fight against all of the different things that are out there. I believe this is the very best of the best product. We won't have time to go through everyone. I wish I had 10 minutes to go through every product. I can just tell you that I love them. Now, the next one I'm very, very fanatical about, because I had a knee replacement. I've had in your 50s, you start to have those aches and pains. You have inflammation. This is a powerful renewal product that, again, I can't make claims. All I can say is that my body responded incredibly well after my knee surgery. Within 30 days, I was taking 6 of these a day, and I had one of the most successful after surgeries of any of his patients. That hyperbole. Within 30, 60 days, I was able to drop those strong meds real quickly. But just when I literally take 2 in the morning, 2 at night, and my aches and my pains. A lot of people are familiar with turmeric, the miracle of turmeric and curcumin. There are other ingredients in here. So if you're dealing with inflammation, which so many of us are, amazing product. And then collagen. What can I say about collagen? It's another catalyst for anti-inflammatory. So again, I take it. This is a unique formula in that it's a 10-day on, 20-day off. And that simply is because the collagen, this product will teach your body how to make its own collagen, which is so important, because after once you hit your 40s, your body doesn't really make a lot of collagen anymore. And so this teaches your body to make collagen. It tastes fantastic, but it's the fountain of youth. So this product, with conjunction with the next one, is where all the excitement has been in the last 30 days, is kind of this whole movement of anti-aging. So just keep in mind, and now let's get into the brand new product. And some of you are probably on this call because of this brand new product. This is called Visage. This is the product that has just taken the country that, well, I would say multiple countries by storm. It was funny because literally we launched this product at our convention here about 60 days ago, maybe a little bit less, and this product sold out. Daniel, in our private conversation, said he was pretty confident we had enough for about 3 to 4 months. So he was not even remotely thinking we were going to sell out. But when people started using this product and started to see what it was, the science, it's kind of got this new nickname called the Happy Serum, Super Serum Happy Serum. But this is a one of a kind, unique product that is the first in the entire world. There is this technology. They've known about this technology for about 5 years, but they've been trying to crack the code. And that is, there is a skin brain connection. When you put things on your skin, it can literally, through a pathway, neural pathway, go right to your brain and basically be able to introduce, ingredients like serotonin, dopamine, things that make you feel good, happy. And, if you're living a life full of stress, I mean, this product, so you hear that, but then you start to realize that what surprised me um, is that they already had 1 year's clinical studies before they launched it here a couple months ago. And it was already positioned to be in the PDR. And about 2 weeks after we launched it, it was accepted into the PDR as the world's first neural cosmetic. So that's kind of the key word, neurotropic cosmetics. So it's brain and cosmetic. And so anyway, needless to say, the excitement of a product like this was pretty immense, and so people got on it, and within days. So the first story I'm going to tell you is my wife. My wife got on it, and she has the most sensitive skin of anyone I've ever met. Some of you women might relate, where you're so scared to put anything on your skin because you might break out. That's my wife, and she's very, very particular about her skincare. She's finally found a product that she's very excited about it. It's either Dillard's or Nordstrom's, and it's like 200 and something dollars a month. It is very, very pricey, and it works. She doesn't break out, and her skin looks good. But needless to say, she, like so many women in their, almost 50, they'll go and they want to hold on to youth no matter what. And there's Botox, there's anything they can find to hold on to their youth, and they spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And so when we introduced this product, she was there. She saw it. She saw the science. She says, what? I'm always nervous to try a new product because on so many occasions, when she tries it, she'll break out and what have you. This product, she fell in love with. And so she tried it. And 4 days later, I literally was at a restaurant with her, and I looked at her face, and my wife looked so beautiful. And her crow's feet and her skin. And I wish I could show pictures. Next time I do this slide, I'm going to do it before and after so you can see it. But, I immediately took a picture at the restaurant and showed her, and she was just absolutely blown away. She's like, oh my gosh. She goes, this is in 4 days. And so here's the actual 1 year clinical study that they had done beforehand. 100% saw the immediate boost in hydration of the skin. 97% noticed the firmness and elasticity in 1 week. 98% saw fine lines and wrinkles. This is what my wife saw. It literally was 4 days. It wasn't 4 weeks, but I mean, it's been now over 4 weeks. And the only thing she's threatened me is I better not run out. Well, I said, well, they finally got some in this week. And so luckily, I think we're going to make it by the skin of our teeth. And the last one is felt a noticeable difference in skin texture, whatever, but virtually almost 100% across the board. Whenever you have a product like that, that's called demonstrable. That is a life-changing product. And so you add our Foundation 6, you add this, I'll tell you what, the opportunity to take these products around the world and to be part of that network, that community that gets to do it, it can change your life financially forever. It certainly has mine and so many others. All right. So let's say that you like what you've heard so far, and you're like, okay, so it's kind of like a drop ship to your door. How do I be part of the community? You can become a brand ambassador, okay, and you can actually go and partner up with this company and be part of that community that introduces these products to a new generation of people. Who do you know that I don't know? It's a very simple business model. There's two ways to get involved. You can say, look, I'm not sure if I want to be a brand ambassador, but I would love to just buy the products, and we're okay with that. It's just like Amazon. Just buy the product as a retail customer. We'll send you a link. You can buy the product. Real simple. But what I loved about this business, and this is something I learned that very first week, 36 years ago, said, Mark, if you love our products and you decide you're going to be your very own best customer and you see the benefits from it, wouldn't it be nice to become a member of that company? And then as you go out and you share the products with a few people, you can make some commissions and potentially have your product for free. I love that concept. Amazon doesn't do that. You cannot get your products for free at Amazon. But it didn't take me long to realize, hey, look, no matter where you are, it's not a bad gig to just get your products for free, even if you just want to share it for a few people. Then there's some individuals saying, look, I see what I can do with this. I could eventually reach, 100 people or 1,000 people or 10,000 people. My last network was over 1 million people. Can you imagine having a network of a genealogy tree, if you will, of a million people that you get to get just a little bit of commission on? That is life changing. And so it's real. But with the membership, you get a self-replicate website, you get your back office, everything to manage your business. So there's 6 ways to make money. We're going to just real show. This is the simple concept that I loved. It's a 2x2 formula. Do you know two people that I don't know? Of course you do. And do you know two people that, number one, health is important to them, and they're probably looking for something that can help them feel better? I know every one of us do. What about somebody that's looking for a little side hustle and says, look, I just need to do something in my home? When this business absolutely kind of made its mark is during COVID, when people had to work from home. We didn't miss a beat. I'm right here doing a Zoom right here out of my home live, and I'm reaching, potentially, hundreds of people around the world. That's how this business works. But two people, we're going to share this exact what I'm sharing with you today, and they'll say either yes or they'll say no. You're never attached to the outcome. You're just simply, do you see something? Do you see an opportunity or do you not? And so then that's the process. So this is what I did 36 years ago. And it took me about 60 days to get my first yes. And what happened is it something changed in me. It's like, if I can get one yes, I can get two. If I can get two, I can get three. If I can get three, I can probably eventually get 100. And that's kind of the magic about this. But we keep it simple. Do you know two, and can they get two? So it's just, you get two, they get two. It's a very simple concept. We keep it real simple. Sorry, pushed the wrong button. And then you're building a network. It's not a multi-level structure. It is what is called a binary structure that allows you to go infinite levels in depth. And all you're doing is you have a element. It's called a 1/3, 2/3. And some of this might be foreign to you if you've never been part of a business structure like this, and that's okay. You'll have time to learn it. But 300, 600, and you'll make every time your left leg does like 300 or 600 or vice versa, it doesn't matter. You'll make 35. But we also have an ability that if you do some minimums, we call it the happy 10, where you have 10 brand ambassadors and or customers, you can give yourself a pay raise at 45, which becomes substantial. But when this maxes out, which it will, it maxes out on volume, you can make 27,000 a week. Do I need to repeat myself? We have people that are doing this. 27,000 each week. That's $108,000 a month just on one way to make money. Now, remind you, there's 6 ways to make money. 30%. This is the big money. This is the matching bonus. This is when I help you get $1,000 check. I make 30%. I'll get a $300 check on helping you build your business. It's the most amazing win-win environment I've ever seen. And you can do that down to 7 generations in depth. This is powerful. Okay, guys? These are the various positions that we have in the company. The highest rank right now is a 7-star. But the most important position in this company, I'm simply saying as a brand ambassador, you see my little arrow, brand ambassador. That is you going out and getting your 2. If everybody just does a little bit, this thing is magic. If everybody just simply comes in with the mindset, I'm going to be my very own best customer. I'm going to order my monthly products to be healthy for myself and my family. And I'm going to go out and share it too. And you pass baton. If everybody does that, everybody wins in this business. Don't make it more complicated than that. But for those of you that want more and are chasing big dreams, let's have that private meeting and let's show you how to do that. Okay. These are the incentive trips for 2025. We have individuals right now that are in Mexico. And next year it is going to be Tulum, Mexico, but next year it's going to be in Cabo, San Lucas, and Vietnam. These are easy trips to win, guys. So as you get involved in our community, get with the person involved you and ask him, say, what activity do I have to do to win these free trips? This is the reason why I've traveled 70 countries around the world, is because I've had so many free trips. Now, when you hit 6-star, this is a trip of a lifetime. France, Monaco. Who's ever wanted to go to France, Monaco? I've been there. Unbelievable. And so put it on your bucket list. This is a trip that you'll go on. When you hit 6-star, you'll go on an amazing trip every year for the rest of your life. Okay, guys? So you can be one of the first people to promote and share this amazing company through your global connections. Who do you know in Thailand? Who do you know in Singapore? Who do you know in Hong Kong? Who do you know in Australia, New Zealand? Who do you know? I mean, I've started groups when I was in my early 20s. I started groups in Hong Kong, Australia, New Zealand, Thailand. I didn't know anybody, but what happened is through my efforts, I met somebody who knew somebody, and then boom, we started big legs over there. But you've got a turnkey business, from self-replicating website, back office, marketing tools, training system, support, everything you need to learn your business. Okay, so if you want to come in and enroll, these are the different packages. If you choose an opt-in to be a brand ambassador, it's $30. It's a membership like Costco, if you will. Intro pack is a $200 pack. These are the packs that you can choose from, these 4. Premium pack, a business builder pack, and a founder. Now, I'm always honest and transparent about this. The founder pack is awesome. It has the greatest value, the greatest upside potential, but it's also for somebody that is deadly serious about doing this business, okay? And if you don't come in and say, look, I really want to do this thing in a big way. I want to actually go and chase my dreams, and I want to make, a 6-figure a year income. If that's you, then a founder pack is a great place to be. If you're just trying to figure things out, and I'll be honest, the pack that I sell the most of is the premium pack, and that is one of everything. Get your feet wet. And, this founders pack is a temporary limited, and, but as of right now, we still have them. But you can always upgrade if you start to see things a little bit more. But I would say most people come in at the premium pack. I'm always going to be honest and transparent, but I always say get in where you fit in. I'd rather you get an intro pack than not get it at all and try the products and just get familiar with the community and the 3 family. Because I'm confident as you do, you will absolutely love the community and want to be part of this community of being healthy and chasing dreams and all that stuff. So I think that this is it. I think I went a little bit long. I'm sorry, we started about 10 minutes late, but you guys get with the person that introduced you to the Zoom tonight, and just let them know where you are. And at a minimum, I'm hoping that through this presentation, you feel like you've got enough information, especially about the products, that if you do a deep dive, you'll be convinced that these are the products that you're going to want to have, hopefully for the rest of your life. At least that's what I believe. There's not a better product out there. At a minimum, upgrade your vitamins. When I first looked at that first company 36 years ago, I'll never forget what this gentleman, his name was Jeff. He said to me, he said, Mark, what are you doing so great right now in your life that you can't take a chance on your future and your dreams to do a business like this that has the potential to change your life forever? What if it works? And that was the thing he said to me. And, and I couldn't think of anything I was doing that great that I couldn't take a chance on my future and my dreams. And I said yes. And folks, it was the best decision of my life. With that, I'm going to close out. And I just want to say thank you for giving us the last 45 minutes. I hope you have a wonderful night. Give your kids a hug and a kiss, because life can, it's short. And I'll tell you what, it's all about family. For me, that's what it's about. And it's about community. I love what I do. And I hope that in the future, if you be part of this community, I hope you come up and tap me on the shoulder and say, Mark, I'm here and I'm ready to go to work and I'm ready to do something to chase my dreams. And with that, guys, God bless and have a wonderful night. Thank you.